is in. Hello, my Rover friends, and welcome back to the Lucky 8 channel. Today, I am diving deep into our Freelander motor. If you remember from last episode, we yanked it out of the blue bomber. It's now here, ready to go. I've exposed the timing belts. They don't look bad. I don't like the way the water pump job was done, so I think we're gonna do it. We're just gonna bite the bullet, redo the timing, and then put this lump in the Freelander. Cue the intro. All right, my Rover friends, these belts look amazing on the backside. I don't even want to touch them on the front or the larger belt. God, there's no cracks, no stretching, tension's good, can't turn. If I'm middle of nowhere, Arizona, and these things pop, I gotta change them, right? What would you do? Would you roll the dice? Because I've been coming up snake eyes lately. That's what I'm gonna do. I wanna get that water pump out anyways. I'm gonna change it. Very curious though. If it breaks because I change it, oh God. All right, let's tear it apart. Don't see any chewed wires, but even if we did, got an extra wiring harness. Clearly this job has been done recently. Feeling better about this motor every bolt I take out. All right, now that the timing is done, I'm gonna move on to the thermostat. It is notorious for being notoriously bad. That's what I was going for. And it's kind of a convoluted little pipe connector. Oh, I'm gonna hyperspeed through it, but that's what I'm gonna do next so I don't have to do it leaning over the engine. And while I'm there, I'm gonna clean up the intake gaskets, get that ready. So that won't be long. We'll hyperspeed that. After that, you and I are gonna go under the car and decide if we're gonna pull the subframe or, yeah, I can't solve all this one, so we're probably gonna pull the subframe. All right, this is what I'm thinking. I've gotta change the struts, and in order to do the struts, you gotta disassemble the upper portion of the subframe, right? So if we pull the struts out and they're down on the ground, way easier to change. If I just drop the subframe, I don't have to, well, I gotta take the CVs out anyways, but it'll be down on the ground. And then I don't have to just precision fight the motor coming out. So I'm gonna pull off the front bumper because that's kind of a rare bumper. We don't wanna damage that. We're gonna get the subframe out. I'm gonna drop the whole kit and caboodle on the floor for the subframe, leaving the motor in place. Then we can use a forklift, pick the motor up, take the motor mounts out, and then gently set it down in the cart, rinse and repeat. I'll have this done before I'm in the grave. On a good note, the subframe is out, the exhaust is next. In all honesty, that's the right way to do it, I think. I can just drop the lump down. Everything is super exposed. So yeah, there was a lot of fiddly bits in there. But when you factor there that we got to change the strut, take some of that apart anyways, really we were just 6 bolts away from being way more convenient. The little blue table is going to sit here. The transmission pan and the oil pan are pretty much level, like they knew you were going to take this motor in and out a bunch of times. So we got that going for us. All right, back to hyperspeed. All right, things are moving along well. We've got the subframe out, the exhaust out of the way. It is now time to dump the lump. We're gonna lower the vehicle down on this cart. I'm gonna go up top with a ladder, disconnect the motor mounts, and then as long as I have disconnected everything, and believe me, my friends, I have triple checked because I don't want any incidents. It was a lot easier just to use my sawzall and cut whatever's in the way, but now we have to protect this vehicle. So again, I triple checked. Of course, I'm gonna be missing something. Lower it down, pick it up, get the forklift, get that engine out of the way. All right, back to hyperspeed. I was so close, but I forgot to disconnect these wiring harnesses. I figured what the heck you guys might want to see. Everything else is coming out as planned. What an idiot. I'm sure if you're like me, you lie awake at night wondering just how much flex the front output shaft for the rear unit on the LR, whatever, with a Freelander. I'm stepping all over myself because I can't believe how dumb I am. I forgot to disconnect the rear drive shaft. Take a look at this. Look at that flex. But everything else is out. And I kept looking to make sure I didn't do anything dumb. No harm, no foul. Let's get that apart and this lump out of the way. And just like that, the lump is out. I am so happy with myself right now. I'm going to swap over a bunch of hoses, make sure the wiring harness gets transferred. That stuff's real boring. And then the next thing you guys see is me setting in the replacement motor. I'm actually feeling way, way better about this process. All right, my friends, I'm exhausted, but job done. The motor is in. Next episode, we will put it all together, get all the accessories on, all the new hoses, and double, triple, fingers crossed, cross it home for me. This is gonna start, and we're gonna have no problems. And then we can prove that a well-maintained Land Rover will not let you down. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to follow for more Rover content.